Good morning, everyone. It's Sal Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. I hope everyone is doing fine and dandy this fine Friday morning. Of course, it's Friday again. Sunday, Monday, what? Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream, guys. Absolute pleasure to have you guys on board, guys. Absolute diamonds you are. Absolute diamonds you are. Absolutely. Of course. Let me just check a couple of things for you real quickly before I do anything. Just have to check one thing real quick. Absolute diamonds you are. Absolute diamonds. Yeah, so it is Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday, and it is match weekend. Thank goodness it is match weekend. Finally, we're here for match day. It is finally here. We're absolutely delighted that it is match day. And we've finally got a chance to watch Premier League football again. How delighted are we that real football, is back, guys? How are you feeling about that? I'm delighted at the end of the day. I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm absolutely overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed. I don't think that's the right word, is it? Overwhelmed. But I just feel like, thank goodness. Real football is finally back, guys. Good morning, Jim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you so much for joining me, my bro. Hope everything is doing well with you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome to Breaking Dawn again, you legend. Thank you so much. Yeah. So at the end of the day, look, it's been quite a crazy week. We had the presser yesterday. So I'll be going over Ten Hag's presser from yesterday, last night. I will also be going over a couple of more things, including the lineup, I think, that Manchester United will pick. This is the lineup on your left, my right-hand side, is the lineup I'll pick for the game. Good morning, Maria. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. So good to see you back. So good to see you back. This is the lineup that I would pick on my right-hand side. But I'm going to go through that. But I want to delve into Erik ten Hag's press conference. And there were some telling quotes in that conference, of course, in regards to the Cristiano Ronaldo interview or quotes that he spoke about. Some very telling, to be honest with you. And Ten Hag hit back. He hit back quite hard, to be honest with you. And some of it was really like a dig at Cristiano Ronaldo, like a reaction. We got a reaction out of Ten Hag. And to be honest with you, I like this about Ten Hag. I like the fact that he's reacting, and that's what I like about Erik ten Hag at the moment. Good morning, Kazi. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming back, Kazi. Thank you so much for joining the stream. You legend. Thank you, my guys. Guys, before I do delve into the press conference, please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the way in and on the way out if you is not what you think. Big up, Brian. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my mate. Good to see you. So let's dive into the actual quotes from Erik ten Hag, of course. I want to get your opinions, guys, because I think it's very important that I get your opinions in regards to it. And let's delve into it. Right, I'll get it up. So let's get up the quotes from Erik ten Hag then. So the first one I want to say, which my view was the most telling quote of all, which was, this is Erik ten Hag in his presser. Yesterday, he said he's far away in regards to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's far away from Manchester United in Saudi. It's football and everyone is entitled to their opinion. He was the one who said we cannot win the league. We will see where we are in the league in May. The aim is always to win trophies and finish as high in the league as possible. We aim to have the mindset that we have every game. He also went on to say, it doesn't impact me. We ignore the noise. It doesn't impact me. I know in the process where we are, what we have to do, where we are going. I have said before, we're still in transition period. We have to integrate a lot of young players also in the team. We are also dealing with injuries. We have to bring the injuries back in the team. Before anyone thinks about excuses, we know we have to win every game. I know that. The team knows this, and it doesn't matter who is available. We will focus on every game. And in every game, we have the mindset to win. Of course, guys, that is Erik ten Hag, part of Erik ten Hag's press conference there. Some really, really telling quotes in there. Look, hitting back at Cristiano Ronaldo, saying that Cristiano Ronaldo was the one that didn't feel that we could win the league. He's the one who said that we're not ready to win the league, not himself. Incredible, is it? Incredible. And he goes on to talk about the injuries we have, the young players to be integrated into the team. How do you feel about this, guys? How do you feel about he's hitting back? Do you rate Ten Hag's response? Do you agree with Ten Hag's response? It's quite telling at the end of the day. I agree with him in some aspects, of course, guys. I do actually agree with him in some aspects. Some more quotes here. Højlund and Shaw doing well in regards to Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw. Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw, they are progressing well, but are not ready for this game. As I said yesterday, guys, I told you guys they're not going to be ready. Manuel Ugarte, I think, well, we always seen he's played for Uruguay. He returned this afternoon. He was the only player who returned today. All the other players returned yesterday. So he is available for this game, which is brilliant. We will see where we are in May next year. It is very early this season. It's about winning trophies, being as possible. Of course, in the league, do every game to win every game. And then we will see May. Only then we'll be judged in regards to May. Of course, guys, absolutely brilliant, brilliant stuff. Finally from Erik ten Hag. Players believe in our process. Of course, when you see the scores, no one is happy. But also players have a good sense of the process, of all the quality of the process. I agree with him. Also, in regards to Ronaldo, also, when you analyze the games, all the games so far, we are in a good direction. But also as a normal in transition period and in a period where you have to build a team, we have to improve. We have to step up. Absolutely. That is Erik ten Hag's quotes, of course, from yesterday. How do you feel about those quotes, guys? Very telling quotes, of course. Very, very important in regards to that. Is hitting back. Do you agree with Erik ten Hag, what he's saying there? Do you agree with the injuries and stuff? Look, you know, he still hasn't openly said that we aim to win the league. As I said yesterday, I feel like he should be talking about in the future, we should aim to win the league. Maybe we're not there now, but we will try. I think that is what Ronaldo was trying to point at, is that we should always try to win the league, of course. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Al Mac. How you doing, my friend? Erik ten Hag focus on coaching rather than getting into arguments with journalists and former players. At the end of the day, look, the journalist asked him the question. He's come out and said, do you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes I do agree, Mac. Sometimes you have to just take a step back and say, look, I'm here to talk about the game. And that's it. And I think that's what he should have done, to be honest. Ignore Ronaldo. He should just say, look, we know where we're going. We're not going to talk about outside influence. And that's about it at the end of the day. Cristiano Ronaldo is a legend, and I don't want to talk to him about Cristiano Ronaldo. I want to talk about the game. That's how we should be, to be honest with you, in my opinion, guys. Big up, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me again on Breaking Dawn, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined me on this stream, guys. Let's get the number up. It's Friday. Let's celebrate. It's Friday, guys. I hope you're not working at the weekend. I know that some of you are, but I hope you're having a nice little break, something nice. Have a little chill pill. Do you know what I mean? That would be absolutely fantastic in regards to that. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, this whole thing, you know, it's been blown out of proportion. I personally think I agree with our Mac there, my friend. I personally think, yeah, maybe just ignore it, you know, and just get on with the game, because these are just distractions that we don't need at the end of the day. But these quotes are quite telling. These quotes are quite strong, you know, from Cristiano Ronaldo. So he felt it necessary to respond to that, and he's defending himself. I can't knock Erik ten Hag for that. I cannot knock Erik ten Hag for defending himself at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, look, you know, if someone's talking about you, especially someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, you're going to respond, of course. You're going to try and respond the best you can in regards to that. Now, in regards to tomorrow, it is the massive game for Man United, Manchester United against Southampton. What are your score predictions? What do you think the lineup will be? I've got here on your left, on my right, here on your left, my right, your left. That's the team I would pick, of course, for Man United. Let's delve into that a little bit more. The team I would pick for this game, guys, absolutely, I would pick it for this game, guys. It is, here we are. Here is the team I would pick, guys. Absolutely. This is it. And this is the team that I want to see tomorrow, guys. I don't want to see anything else. I don't want to see any other team other than this team, guys. I don't know what about you, but I don't want to see any other team but this team. This is the team that I would pick. This is the team that I want to play tomorrow. What do you think of it? I got Xerxes up front, got Nacho on the left, Ahmad on the right, Bruno as a number 10, Mainu and Ugarte in the midfield with Dalot, Licha, De Ligt and Mazrui. That is the team I would pick, guys. That's the team I want to play tomorrow. Absolutely. That's the team what I want to play. What are your thoughts on this team? I feel like this team has pace. I mean, obviously, look, we're missing a left back here. We do need a left back in regards to our team right now. If you look at that team, it is dire need of a left back. But I feel like Dalot can slot in against Southampton. We should be winning the game. We should be aiming to win the game at the end of the day. We should be looking to win this game handsomely, if I'm being totally honest with you. I would play Xerxes up front. I would play Arman. I would play Garnacho. I would give Rashford a rest. I would keep Rashford on the bench, if I'm being honest with you. My prediction for the game is Southampton 0, Manchester United 2. That is my prediction for this game. I feel like there is nowhere to hide in this game. We do need to win this game. Absolutely. And 2-0 would do for me. A nice, comfortable 2-0. It'd be nice for us to have an easier game for a change and not having to have the stress and anxiety of what goes with football. Of course, supporting this great football club called Manchester United. We've been under enough anxiety and stress for the last 2 weeks as it is. We can't be dealing with this anymore, guys. Absolutely not, of course, guys. Absolutely not. But that's the team I would pick. And at the end of the day, hopefully we can win the game, and hopefully we can win the game handsomely. And we go on from there, and we can go on a nice, lovely run to set us on the way. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I want tomorrow. I want that team to play tomorrow, and I want that something similar to that goal score, that score, of course. I want something similar to that score at the end of the day. That would be lovely. But do you know what? I would accept any win. As long as we win the game, that's all that matters for me. That's all that matters for me. As I said, it's disappointing that Rasmus Højlund is not playing. It is disappointing about that. I'm upset about that, of course. But I did predict that earlier in the week. He has had a setback in regards to his injury, which is bad. Malacia also had a setback in regards to his injury. Now, Erik ten Hag has said in his press conference that Ugarte can play. I got a feeling Ugarte is going to start. I don't know about you guys, but I got this feeling that Ugarte is going to start, guys. Absolutely. Let me get to these quotes, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sanjay. Malacia still injured. Of course, Mawaya still injured. Setback again. Ridiculous, isn't it? Almac, do you think Ronaldo will become manager when he retires? He might find that management is more difficult than it seems. Absolutely. Maybe if he delves into the realms of management, maybe he might understand where Erik ten Hag is coming from at the end of the day, because, you know, management is not as easy as 1, 2, 3, is it? You know, he has to witness it himself, and he has to look at it himself, because at the end of the day, it's easy to point fingers, you know. At the end of the day, I mean, even he wouldn't like to manage Ronaldo. I can guarantee you. I agree with the lineup. Big up, Kazi. Thank you so much with the lineup. Thank you so much. That's the lineup I would see. I would love to see that lineup, of course, guys. Good morning, Mr. Sal. God bless you today, bro. We love you. Please smash a like to the channel. Glory, glory, man. Thank you so much, Uchichi. You absolute legend. We love you too. I love you too. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are absolute legends. Absolutely. Sniper Man, you are back, the Sniper Man. I want Man United to lose, as you will be squeaky bold. Mate, is Man United losing more important than me being bold? Is that what it's all about now, Sniper Man? Is that where we're going with this? Me being bored, goodness me, I shouldn't have opened my mouth the other day. I said, if Man United lose, I would shave my hair off, guys. Oh, my goodness me. I didn't say what part of my hair, though, did I? I didn't say what part. It might be just the sides. You never know. I'm going to creep out of this one. I got to creep out of this one. We're not going to lose the game. I'm absolutely confident. We're going to be absolutely fine tomorrow, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. We're going to be absolutely fine. Big up, Mac. Big up yourself. Big up, Sniper Man. Big up yourself. 5-0 for me. Brian, I love it. I love the energy. I love the positivity. Wouldn't it be nice if we won the game 5-0? Wouldn't that be brilliant if we won the game 5-0? That'd be, just such a change. Grayo, good morning, my friend. Morning, everyone. Yep, that is a line I would choose myself 100% as long as we win. I don't care about the score. We'll be watching your show during the match. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much, Grayo. You absolute baller of a legend. If there is such a thing as a baller of a legend. Big up, Grayo. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely. At the end of the day, what it's all about tomorrow is about the 3 points, guys. That's all I care about at the end of the day. I'm not caring about anything else. As long as we come out of the match unscathed, I'm happy with that, guys. Big up, Sniper Man. Absolutely. All day long, my friend. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Much love to you, my friend. So at the end of the day, big up Brian and Grayo, of course, back in the chat, back again with a mixing sound as we are. At the end of the day, it's Friday, it's match day tomorrow. It's an early kickoff, 3 p.m. here where I am, which is great. Of course, I'll be live at 3 p.m. 3:30 is the kickoff where I am. 12:30 UK time is the kickoff in England. So delighted that we're playing early and not midnight at the end of the day. So great. I can't wait to the game. And I can't wait for you to join me for that game, of course. Absolutely, absolutely. But you know, in regards to Eric Ten Hag and, you know, in regards to Cristiano Ronaldo, there's been a lot of noise this week. You can tell it's been international week, isn't it? Whereas there's been noise from the press. There's been noise about our players, Casemiro, Rashford, whatnot at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, look, we are Man United. You know, we are the subject on everyone's lips at the end of the day. Without us, there would be no media, there'd be no journalists, there'd be no one to talk. There'd be nothing to talk about. What they're going to do? Talk about Manchester City? Talk about who wants to talk about Man City 115 at the end of the day? No one wants to talk about Man City, guys. So at the end of the day, look, you know, it's fantastic that games are back tomorrow. I feel like we should just drown out the outside noise. I think it's very important that we do drown out this outside noise because there is a lot of noise at the moment. And the most important thing is that what we do on the pitch, that is the most important thing. And I feel like in regards to Eric Ten Hag, he does need to just concentrate on what happens on the pitch tomorrow. At the end of the day, we have to win that game tomorrow, and that is what is most important. Guys, let me know what your lineups would be. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're feeling about Eric Ten Hag's quotes yesterday, of course, in reaction to Cristiano Ronaldo's interview, of course. So let me know where you're feeling about that. Do you agree with Eric Ten Hag? Do you disagree with what he's doing? Let me know. It'd be great if you guys can let me know about that. Absolutely, guys. Guys, look, you know, there's a lot of craziness. Man United surrounds itself with craziness at the end of the day, you know, and there is never a quiet day when it comes to our football club. And when there is a quiet day, that is when there is no Manchester United. Because at the end of the day, they're always finding a piece of news, even if they have to fabricate news, just like we had fabricated news this week in regards to Casemiro, you know, and De Ligt, fabricated news and news to slander our players and put our players off, of course. Chichi. Eric Ten Hag was brilliant answering the critics from Ronaldo. He was so clever with his press this time. Ten Hag to trust until Christmas. Absolutely. Let's analyze everything. Chichi, I'm with you on this one. Let's analyze everything until Christmas, and then we can see where we are in the league, of course. Sanjay, just get the 3 points. Absolutely. It's very important we get the 3 points. Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. How about giving Collier a start? Do we really need to destroy it against such a limited opposition? Do you know what? We've got to be very, very careful. They're a Premier League side at the end of the day, Almac. At the end of the day, we do need a solid. We need to keep that midfield solid as well as attacking well. We need at least one defensive midfielder, to be honest, and that'll probably be Ugarte. Mainly we'll be playing that number 8 row, of course, and we have Bruno. So you do need, even the great Man United teams had the CDM in their team, regardless. You do need it. You need to show respect to the opposition at the end of the day, even if they're not as good as people think. But they're going to be smelling blood. Let's not get this twisted. Southampton will be smelling blood. They're looking to beat us tomorrow, and it's up to us. It's up to us to stop them from trying to embarrass us, guys. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning, Brian. Absolutely. So it's up to us to stop them from trying to cause an upset at the end of the day, because that is what they want. So it's up to us for the first 20 minutes. We got to stay solid. We got to be solid, and we got to ensure that we don't concede, right? And if we don't concede, we got to nick a goal. We get a goal early, that will set the tone for the game, in my opinion. We can win the game if we set the tone early, of course, guys. We need Hamas to fill in the gap as a substitute for sure. Absolutely, Uchichi. I would like Hamas to get 15, 20 minutes at the end of the game. That would be nice to get him some first-team football. Of course, he's only 17 years old, so we have to remember that. But it'd be great if we can integrate him into the team like for 20 minutes. Hopefully, we are winning the game by then comfortably, but we cannot risk losing any more points at the end of the day. I'm not saying that Arim Hamas is going to be cause of that, but he's very inexperienced, of course, and as obviously Southampton will be smelling blood. The only way to shut out the crap United are getting is by winning football matches. Absolutely, Brian, and this is what I say. Let the talking do on the pitch. At the end of the day, if I was Eric Ten Hag, I would just say, listen, I'm not interested in what Cristiano has to say. He's not playing for my football club. I'm interested in what's happening on the pitch, and I'm interested in winning against Southampton tomorrow. That's what I would say on Saturday. That's what I would say, to be honest, guys. Do you think Southampton's parking the bus, or will they take the game? I honestly feel like they're going to try and take the game to us. Actually feel that what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and counter us and press us. So what they're going to try and do at the opening 20 minutes, they'll probably try and press us. But what we have to do is Be careful when we attack Southampton because they may sit back and they may try and counter. They could play like that. They could play the counter game on us, and it's up to us to be alert and to be concentrated throughout the whole game. We cannot lose concentration in this game because Southampton will be smelling. This is a Premier League side at the end of the day. This is Man United against Southampton. We've come unstuck. Great sides on Man United. Great sides have come unstuck against Southampton in the history of football. If we remember back in the 90s, losing 6-3 to Southampton, 3-1 to Southampton, the famous grey shirts, if you remember. We've had some terrible results against Southampton. So we have to show Southampton respect, but we have to be ruthless tomorrow. We cannot miss chances. We have to put that ball in the back of the net. Disappointed about Rasmus Højlund, of course. Disappointed about Luke Shaw as well, being out again, delayed again. What are we going to do with these players? And disappointed about Malacia as well. All in the same bloody position, of course. 2 left backs are out. We have no left backs to cover. I mean, we're going to have to make do with what we got. And to be honest with you, our second string team should be good enough to defeat this Southampton. There's no excuses tomorrow. There's nowhere to hide. If we do, God forbid, if we do lose this game, I hasten to think what will happen with the fan base and what will happen to this media. It'll be an absolute frenzy if we lose to Southampton because this team is not very good. They can't score and they can't defend. It's up to us to take the game to Southampton and it's up to us to win this game, guys. Absolutely, guys. So, guys, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a big match. And look, we got a big month ahead. Of course, we got Barnsley in the cup. We've got, obviously, Aston Villa away, Crystal Palace away. Those 2 games there are very, very difficult. They're tricky. So, Crystal Palace, we lost there 4-0 last season. Then we got Aston Villa. We know how good Aston Villa are. Then we got Spurs at home. So, it's a very big test this month, of course. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Brian, the only way to shut out the crowd. Yeah, absolutely. I think I read that one. Absolutely. Do you think Southampton Parker Bus will take the game tonight? Yeah, absolutely, guys. Okay, please, Ten Hag needs to upgrade and grow up in the manner of which he predicts the Man United team. Talking of top 4, not the title. Top 4, not the title. Build the confidence we can build at the Premier League. Never say never. Absolutely, I agree with that, Uchichi. I've always believed that you should always aim higher than you were expected. Always aim higher than you're expected because if you aim for the stars, you'll fall on the moon. If you aim for the moon, you'll fall on the clouds at least. If you aim for the clouds, you'll fall in the mud at the end of the day. So aim for the stars, guys. That's where you should always aim. And that is how I see things. I've always seen things. 7 games in 22 days and 7 huge games. I would say that these 7 games will determine Erik Ten Hag's future at Man United. I do think that we got 7 games to see where we are. And I firmly believe that this will determine where we are in regards to Erik Ten Hag, guys. Greetings, Jim. How you doing, my friend? Good morning, bruv. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I saw your message earlier on today. Casimir, what's going on, bro? I hope you're doing well, Jim. Thanks you for joining the stream, of course. But at the end of the day, look, you know, these 7 games, I would say, how many wins does Erik Ten Hag need out of 7 games? I'm not even lying to you. I think he has to aim at winning all those games. I think, you know what? Back in the Sir Alex Ferguson days, right? Back when Sir Alex Ferguson was around, we would lose 1 game, maybe 2 games. Then we would go on a killer run. We would go on a run of about 6, 7, 8 games unbeaten. We used to do that quite regularly. These days, we're not doing that. We're not going on these 6, 7 games unbeaten runs anymore. You know, it's like we lose and we lose, then we draw, then we win, then we draw, and then win. And then, you know, it's like that. It's so inconsistent. We need to say, right now, this is where we start the season. This is where we're going to win. This is what it's going to be. We have to win against these games. We are Manchester United. We should be winning these games. And that's how it is. We should be aiming for the top. And that's how it should be. We are Manchester United. At the end of the day, we are not Everton. We are Manchester United. At the end of the day, guys, absolutely. Can they score goals without Bruno? He is the only one creative player in the squad. Where are the goals coming from? Absolutely, we haven't got no goals in this team, but things will change. Hopefully, the formation will change. I actually feel, Matt, that Ugarte will absolutely help us score goals. And the reason he'll help us score goals is because I feel like he'll be that shield between the defense and the attack. And the attack can go forward in comfort, knowing that Ugarte is there to sweep up should any counterattacks happen. So I firmly believe we're in a good place. And I think the goals will come. Just be patient. I do believe they will come. I think we'll score some goals tomorrow. I believe it. I believe it. My hair is at stake. Remember that. My hair is on the line at the end of the day. I believe we will score goals tomorrow. I am firmly confident in regards to that, guys. So I want a goal difference after tomorrow. Absolutely. A plus goal difference would be, not a minus goal difference. Would love, Brian, a goal difference of +2, 3. That would be absolutely like +5 or something. That would be fantastic. Wouldn't it be great if we scored a few goals? Football's about scoring goals, and we haven't had the luxury or the joy of enjoying some goals recently, have we? It's madness at the end of the day, guys. Jim, Casimir, I'm doing great. How are you? Big up everyone in the chat, of course. Big up everyone in the chat. Zizou, how you doing? Zizou, Zidane, how you doing, my friend? We must play good football by winning goals. Absolutely, we have to score goals and we have to play winning style of football. In regards to our football, we have to play a positive style of football. And in regards to our ambition, we have to be ambitious. We have to be. This is how you win. We have to be ambitious. We can win this league. We can. Whether it's this season or next season, we have to strive to win the league. That is our bread and butter, and that is where we should be. Manchester United should always be trying to win the league. Manchester United should always try to win a Champions League. Try is the key word. Whether we can, whether we can't, that is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You try and you try again and you try again, because that's how we should be. We're not ready. We're not ready. These are not the words you should be saying. These are not what we should be talking about at the end of the day. These are not the words that I want to be hearing, my peeps. I want to be hearing that we aim to win the league, guys. We strive to win the league. That's where we should be. We're Manchester United at the end of the day. We shouldn't be going, oh, top 4 would be nice. We can win the game. You know, we win the game, take game by game. We should be aiming at this. And if you speak these positives, it will ignite a positive in the minds and the brains of those players. It will ignite some positivity in regards to our players. That's what I would say, guys, in regards to that. Jim, I'm good. Thanks. All good. Everyone, hope everyone's doing well, my friends. Are you confident you got a single pivot is going to work? He's going to have a cover a lot of ground if Manu and FBs are leaving him isolated. Do you know what, Almac? It has to work at the end of the day. We have to, for our style of play. I feel like it will work. I feel against Southampton, it will work. Although I would say this, Almac, I would say like against bigger teams, like, for example, if we play Arsenal away or if we play Liverpool away, I will play 3 in midfield, which includes Manu, Casemiro, and Ugarte. I will play those 3 in midfield and I will sacrifice an attacker and try to be more reserved. That's the great thing about having a player like Ugarte in there, is that we can rotate a little bit and change our style of football. We can play the low block if we want in midfield. And even Sir Alex Ferguson played that in the Champions League at times. Of course, he played the 4-5-1 many times, of course. And, you know, that is what's great about Sir Alex Ferguson, because he did adjust. He did change his formation. It's no shame to adjust. You have to be smart in this game. You have to play the game for what it is. For me, I think we can do with just one the CDM against Southampton. I think that's enough. We should be able to beat Southampton. Southampton are not any team at the end of the day. They've lost from Brentford. Nottingham Forest, I think they lost to as well. We shouldn't be struggling against a team like Southampton. Absolutely not, with all due respect. I want all 7 out of 7 wins. I want my coffee, absolutely. And I'll eat in the other words, I want Man United to win the league and everything. But absolutely, Jim, as we were speaking yesterday, it's all about Man United striving to win the league, striving and believing that one day they can win the league. That is what the ambition should be. At the moment, I'm just feeling like we're happy for top 4. The players are in their comfort zones. They don't want to try. They think, oh, as long as we get top 4, that's all right. You know, as long as we get the top 4, we don't want to see the top 4 like that. We don't want that. We want Man United to be challenging for the league title, mate. That is what it's all about. That is all. I almost called you babes, for goodness sake. I'm too used to speaking to my wife. We're gonna listen, babes. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like we have to fight and we have to strive for that title. Whether we win it is irrelevant. As I said, we have to say try and try again. If you don't try, how on earth are you gonna? If you don't enter the lottery, how are you gonna win the lottery at the end of the day? At the end of the day, Leicester City won this league. Man United are better than Leicester City at the end of the day, guys. And Man United should strive to win this league. It's a massive game tomorrow. It will be it's a very important game as well, because a lot of those players are match fit now. There is no excuse about being, oh, these players are not entirely fit. Oh, you know, they're not ready, blah, blah. But this is not what we want to hear. We want to hear that Man United are ready for this game and Man United are ready to put Southampton to the sword. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer defeated Southampton 9-0, Of course, 9-0. It was COVID season. Of course, there was no one in the crowd. Of course, which tells you a lot about some of these players at the end of the day. Do they get under pressure with the crowd around them? I'm not too sure. But we went on a crazy run during that COVID season, undefeated away from home for God knows how long. We were undefeated. It was madness at the end of the day, guys. But what I would say is that lots of positive noises are going to happen. Lots of positive things are happening at the moment in regards to Man United, in regards to transfers that could be coming in very, very soon. Of course, Man United are after a number of players, including a left back. I spoke earlier this week about Anthony Robinson coming to Manchester United. Hopefully, he will come in January. Man United are dire need of a left back, of course. And Man United could do business in January. Man United could do business in January, which will be brilliant because we do need a left back and we do need cover in the number 10 position as well. I would integrate some of those young players into the team, such as Collier, as my guy said earlier in the show. Collier needs a chance, of course. I would bring him in for the Barnsley game. It'd be very interesting to see that Barnsley game. It'd be very interesting to see what lineup it is. I would bring in some of the youngsters. I would bring in Harry Amass. I would bring in Collier. Definitely would bring in those two players. Of course, we can't play a full young team, otherwise we'll get knocked out. We have to show respect as well. But I would bring in Harry Amass and I would bring in Collier, in my opinion. And I feel like if we keep playing those players in the cups, they will gain the experience that they need, guys. How would you describe it as a style of play compared to how we play under Ole? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played a counter-attacking style of play. I think he implemented the counter-attacking style of play quite well. But the one thing about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he couldn't adjust from that. He didn't know what to do apart from, because counter-attacking football, right, is easy. Counter-attacking football is very easy to do and implement, right? You sit back and you counter. You sit back. Even Southampton, they play this style of football. But when you're talking about a Ten Hag style of football, and this is where people get it twisted, right? Ten Hag style of football is very difficult. But once you implement it properly, right? Once you do it properly, you will be more successful long term. You have to think on the long term. We need to dominate games. We need to show authority to games. We need to open teams up. We need teams to be scared of us. It's all about teams being scared of us. No one is scared of us anymore because we sit back. Take it, sit back. At the end of the day, we need to take it to teams and we need to control it. We need to be technically good. We need to keep the ball. And that's what we need to do. And I think that's what Ten Hag is trying to implement. Let's not forget, when Ten Hag took charge of Manchester United, we were a counter-attacking team. It's very hard to move the team forward. It's like trying to get Derby County and asking them to play tiki-taka. Sorry, no disrespect to Derby County, by the way. But it's like that, for example, trying getting them to play tiki-taka. You cannot do it. It's hard. So you need to bring in your own players. It takes time. And Erik ten Hag will get this right. It will. I can see patterns. I know some people, they want to be blind to the patterns. They don't want to see these patterns that Erik ten Hag is trying to implement. They pretend they don't know what he's trying to do. But they see these patterns. And once the formation and the tactics work and we're experienced in regards to playing that formation and it becomes like second nature, you're going to see a Manchester United team dominating games. You're going to see a Manchester United team with the ball, like Real Madrid against Ajax that season when Ajax absolutely smashed the floor with them. If I was manager, I'll be driving that of winning everything down the players' throats. Make sure they complete their training drills. Discipline to love the badge. Absolutely discipline them. Teach them about our history. Teach them about where we come from, the adversity where we came from. Teach them what we've won. You know, teach them where we should be, where we have been, and we shouldn't be there anymore. We don't want to see any more mediocrity. We don't want to see any more rubbish from Manchester United. We've had 10 years of this rubbish, over 10 years of this rubbish. We need to start winning football matches now. This is the time to win football matches. Manchester United need to show us now. Ten Hag needs to show us now. Tomorrow is a win. I would not accept anything less. It should be not. Regardless of what happens, we should be winning that bloody game. Newcastle beat Southampton with 10 men. 10 men. Newcastle had 10 men for the majority of the game and they defeated Southampton. We should be able to defeat Southampton with our second team, guys. I say that because I believe it, and we should win that game. And not only Southampton, it's about going forward and keeping the momentum against Barnsley, against Villa, against Crystal Palace, against Spurs. We've got to keep that momentum and we have to keep that winning mentality. That's what it's all about, guys. Ronaldo got some element of truth, but always speaks rudely. United who gave him the ground to run his career. Let's not forget, in regards to Cristiano Ronaldo, it's not just under Erik ten Hag, under the great Sir Alex Ferguson. Cristiano Ronaldo said he was a prisoner. He's being kept prisoner. He's been kidnapped, he said at the end of the day, which is absolutely disgusting. You know, at the end of the day, he said that under Sir Alex Ferguson. Let's not act like that Cristiano Ronaldo is perfect. He is not perfect. He doesn't love Man United like he says he loves Man United. He probably likes Man United, but he doesn't love it like he says. He loves Cristiano Ronaldo. I love Cristiano Ronaldo at the end of the day. He is a legend at Man United. No one can take that away from him. But what he's saying is some of it is truth and an element of truth, but some of it is a little bit too far. But let's not act like Cristiano Ronaldo is perfect. He's walked out of Man United before, during a game, of course, under Ten Hag. That's not right, okay? He's not turned up for football matches when he should have turned up for football matches, right? And under Sir Alex Ferguson, he openly said that he's being kidnapped, he's being kept, he's a prisoner and stuff like that, which is crazy, isn't it? So let's not forget the past or what he's done in the past as well. It's not just under Eric Ten Hag. This goes way back. This goes way back. So let's not pretend it is a myth. But of course, Ronaldo is a legend. Let's not take that away from him. But he also loves himself. Let's not forget. Immensely loves himself. Of course, I just want Mo Salah to stop scoring against us. Though he is an Arab like me, can't hate him more. Bashir, do you know what? You know, one of the most amazing stats I heard, one of the most amazing stats I've heard is that Mo Salah is the 5th highest goal scorer at Old Trafford since Sir Alex Ferguson left Man United. Can you believe that? The 5th highest goal scorer at Old Trafford is Mo Salah. Can you believe that? I think it was since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. It's either that or 2017, something like that. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Morning, champ. Let's smash Southampton tomorrow. Absolutely. And Sheikh, good to see you, my friend. And Sheikh Salam, thank you so much for joining the stream. You absolute legend. Thank you. Let's smash them tomorrow. It's all about tomorrow, guys. It's all about that energy. It's all about that, my friends. Absolutely. I'm Eric Ten Hag all day, bro. Until Christmas, he has time to prove to the fans he is the right fit for us. Let's see what happens at Christmas. I'm looking forward to what it is at Christmas, and then we will analyze where we are. And obviously, we will be here together analyzing the season so far. I will do a half season, a midway season analysis of the season, and I will pick in the bones at our results and stuff like that. Let's hope that we are in a good position, guys. Chichi, Gloria. Ronaldo actually spoke about the United players too, comfortable at the position they are currently, which is where United should be. Rashford should learn from a shame not competing for world class best man. Absolutely, Chichi. You know what? Ronaldo spoke a lot of truth about some of those players, and some of those players have been proven to be absolute. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, in regards to Sancho, in regards to these sort of players. In regards to Ronaldo, when he speaks about the players, he is speaking the truth. He knows that some of these players don't want it as much as he wants it. Ronaldo is one of the most ambitious players of all time. He's one of the most ambitious. He expects standards that are way, way, way above what these players are willing to give. But why can't these players give that standard? Why can't they give that standard for the badge? Why can't they give that standard for this football club? That is what it's all about, guys, at the end of the day. It's about Manchester United. It's about standards. It's about winning. And some of these players are not interested in that. They're like, oh, you know what? I'll get my 350 grand by the end of the week. That's all right. It doesn't matter. I'll buy another Ferrari. I'll go out. I'll have a lovely meal at a Michelin restaurant. That's what it's like at the end of the day for Man United players. We need players to be obsessed with winning. We need players to wake up and say, I've got to win this game. We need players to be like their whole life depends on winning that game. We need that for Man United. That is what they get paid the big bucks to do. And anyway, if I was playing for Manchester United, I would have that mentality. I want to win this game. I will break my leg for this team today. I'll do what it takes to win the game. I don't care. I will do what it takes. I think about the Busby Babes. I think about 1999, and I will win this game today. That's what it's all about. And no one is going to win any 50-50s with me. No one is going to win a game, anything with me today. I'm going to beat the opposition. I'm going to do my job. And that's how every single player should be at Man United at the end of the day, guys. Jim, are you trying to be funny? Yeah, big up you guys, Brian and Jim. Absolutely. We need you in the dressing room, Jim. Absolutely. We need all of us in the dressing room. We need that passion, guys. Brian, I'm having a joke, bro. Big up, Jim. Big up, Brian. It's all good to have a joke, guys. It's Friday again, of course, and it is match day tomorrow. And listen, tomorrow is a must win. Is this the last chance for Eric Ten Hag? Is this the last chance for Eric Ten Hag to make a statement at the end of the day? If he loses this game, I got a very, very funny feeling that this can get a little bit rocky, guys. I don't think we're going to lose this game. I can't see where we lose this game. Southampton can't score. Southampton can't defend. There is no way that we can lose this game. You can clip this. You can do whatever you want. I've already bet my hair on it, guys. Anyway, Man United 2, Southampton 0 is my prediction for this game. I think we'll win comfortably. I don't think there'll be any problems. And that is how it should be, guys. What are your predictions for this game, guys? What do you think it's going to go? How's it going to go? It depends how we start. We have to start very, very well, guys. We have to start on the front foot. We cannot sit back. We have to keep the ball. Stop giving the ball away. I've noticed Man United are giving the ball away a lot recently. We are giving the ball away too much. We need to keep that ball, control the midfield. I'll be delighted if I saw Ugarte in that starting lineup. But if not, it's not Ugarte. It's going to be obviously Casemiro, of course. But I hope that Ugarte could play. I mean, obviously, he came back day before yesterday. He's come back from Uruguay. Will he be ready? Crystal Palace will be a bigger test. You won't bet your hair on that game. Absolutely not. I wouldn't bet anything on Crystal Palace game. Selhurst Park has been quite a fortress for us recently, hasn't it? At the end of the day, losing their 4-0 last season. But I don't think they're the same team. Elise doesn't play for them anymore, of course. Elise is playing, obviously, down there at Bayern Munich. So at the end of the day, I don't think we should worry too much. We should be confident against a team like Crystal Palace. And don't play the crowd. Play the football team, because it's only Crystal Palace at the end of the day, guys. Let's remember. DK Wilson, how you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, mate. Why can't United players give the standard to themselves? After all, that's what being a professional is all about. Absolutely. I just feel like the edge has been taken from a professional footballer. I'm not saying I'm happy for them that they get so much money. I'm happy for them that they are rich. But what does that do in turn? That takes away their edge. Why are they going to go after that two-footed tackle? They don't care. They're not going to break their leg for the cause like they used to do, like Roy Keane used to do. Roy Keane would break his leg for Man United. And so be it. We are Man United. Players died for this football club. Now, all we ask for is 100% for 90-plus minutes. That's all we ask for from those players. When we used to lose games under Sir Alex Ferguson, we used to fight. We used to come close. Yes, we lost some games, but you know we tried. You know we gave everything on that pitch, and it just didn't work at that time, but we'll get them next time. That is how it was back then. Back then, we used to fight. I used to go to Old Trafford, right? I used to see players being sick on the pitch. That's how much they ran. That's how much they ran. They were sick on the pitch. Sick. And then there would be sweat dripping from their faces and their foreheads after the full-time whistle. These days, the players look like the same as they walk on the pitch. Absolutely exactly the same. Nothing. Like they haven't put in a shift. Sal, I have an idea. Why don't we both jump on the plane and go to England? You can be the manager and I'll be assistant. I'll fix the whole rot up. Any mess, I'll send the players on the permanent. Absolutely, that's what they need. They need someone like me, a properly Cockney geezer and a proper Aussie to go in that dressing room and say that, listen, guys, this is Manchester United against Southampton. Just like Sir Alex Ferguson did against Spurs, it's Tottenham, guys. And we scored 5 goals in the second half, if we remember that. That's what we need to do. Absolutely, Jim. Perfectly said. Satish, good morning, my friend. I hope you're doing well. With the right team selection, United could definitely thrash the Saints. Use the hungry youth like Garnacho, Ahmed and Xerxes, mainly to partner with Carter midfield. United 3 Saints nil. Absolutely agree with you, Satish. That is how we should play. Play the youth, play the hungry players. I would do that. Not Rashford, running, stop, pass back, running, stop, pass back, cutting. I don't want none of that. I want players taking on their fullbacks. I want crosses coming into the box. I want us to cause havoc for Southampton. That's what I want. I don't want no nonsense tomorrow. Absolutely not. Guys, no nonsense tomorrow. I'm available as a DOF if you need someone to handle the transfers. I have a Sky subscription. Big up Sky. No, don't big up Sky, actually. Yeah, exactly. We need our mentality. We need this mentality at Manchester United now. We need this. Right? At the end of the day, what Cristiano Ronaldo said, he spoke some facts at the end of the day. He spoke a lot of facts in regards to Man United. He spoke about winning and having the drive to win the league. Try and win the league. Try and win the league. No, we're not saying we have to win the league, but at least try. Have the ambition to try and win the league. Win football matches is the first thing we need to do. Win football matches and win them convincingly. We are Manchester United. Stop this nonsense, this mental. I'm mentally not right for this game. Just play the goddamn football match. You are playing for Man United at the end of the day, guys. Jim, and we could do with the Glazers. So hopefully the Glazers news is that the Glazers could sell up to Ineos. There is a slight rumor. I don't know how true it is. I didn't report it because I don't know how true it is. Will the Glazers sell up to Ineos eventually? There was some kind of rumors last week, of course, about Ineos getting 100% of the club or a bit more shares, which is fantastic news, of course. I also, I guess, being in the US, I'm used to watching NFL players give everything, knowing every hit take for they leave the player permanent injuries when they retire. At the end of the day, a lot of these players, DK Wilson, big up DK Wilson, big up the Americans and the US Americans in the stream, of course, big up yourself. And at the end of the day, in regards to Man United, a lot of these players are too pampered. There's not all of them. A lot of them are too pampered. That's why I like the sign of Ugarte. I like Leacher, because the one thing about South Americans, right, is that they always, I'm not just discriminating against that is just South Americans, but in regards to their mentality, they always give 100% and they always put their foot in there where it hurts at the end of the day. Even if it risks getting injured, they always give their all, guys. That's what they do. And at the end of the day, we do need that NFL mentality. We do need to go out there and smash a few people up. That's what we need to do at the end of the day. We need to show it on the pitch. We need to be strong and we need to give 100%, guys. Big up yourself, DK Wilson. Whereabouts in the States you from, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream, guys. So, listen, Ten Hag biting back in that press conference. He's biting back. He's hitting back. He's taking it. He was against the ropes, but now he's hit Ronaldo with an uppercut. In regards to Ronaldo, it was Ronaldo who said we can't win the league. It was Ronaldo who said he doesn't believe Man United can win the league. This is what Erik Ten Hag said. Do you believe that? Can you believe that, guys? It was Ronaldo who said we can't win the league. Big up Grayo. Grayo going to work. The legend, of course. The big up, the legend, the chatterboxer, the original chatterboxer, of course. Got to go to work, guys. So catch you all later. Have a great day. And please like and subscribe. Big up, Grayo. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, my friend. Big up. I hope you have a fantastic day and don't work too hard. I'm Mac, you're both high and low. We'll deal with the crap players like a Greek way for you. Yeah, we smash some plates in the dressing room, Jim. Absolutely, we'll smash some plates, of course, in the dressing room. That's what we do as the Greeks do, of course. I truly commend you for the positive and motivation. Everyone needs to watch this stream and learn. Satish, absolutely, this is what it's all about. Nothing is impossible. Each one of those players are good players. Each one of those players are good players. Look at Manchester City's team. Look at it. Let's say barring Haaland, right? We've got good players. We've got good players. We've proven we can beat Manchester City. Why did we beat Manchester City and we can't beat Brighton? It's a mentality thing. We don't believe. We're thinking, oh, you know what? It's only Brighton. You know, who cares? We get top four, blah, blah, blah. We need to go out there and aim. Aim. Have ambition to win the league. That is what it's all about, guys. It's about trying and trying again. And if it failed, at least you tried at the end of the day. I don't think we're trying to win the league at the moment, in my opinion. Big up. Take it easy, Gravo. Big up, Grayo. Hope he has a fantastic day. Big up, DK. Welcome. Big up the Texas Massive. I've been to Houston, Texas once. Houston, Texas, salt of the earth people. Filmed a music video there. If you go to YouTube, type in Reds, REDZZ. And I am on every one of those videos. Reds is my brother, by the way. I managed him as well. He went in the charts. He's done a lot of things. Go and check him out, by the way. Some fantastic music. You would not regret it. REDZZ, Reds, of course, and Boomoo TV, BUMU TV. That's a lot of the videos on there as well. But type in Reds, REDZZ. You'll see a number of our videos, guys. Each one of those videos I directed and filmed, and I managed my brother, of course, guys. Check it out, by the way. And one was filmed in Houston, Texas, of course. Kerwin Nixon, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you back. Thank you for joining the stream. The Cub really gone to the dogs. If we need a rally cry from the fans, a win versus Southampton, shame. We need a rally cry. We have to, unfortunately, Kerwin. You're right. We shouldn't be here having to rally up. We should be there already rallied up. We're going there tomorrow and we're going to defeat Southampton at the end of the day. That's what we need. I do agree with that, to be honest. Kim, to everyone chatting and watching this stream, smash a thumb on the likes and subscribe to the legend Sal Warner. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Don't forget, you become a member like Jim, like Grayo. You can become a member by typing www.youtube.com/Stretford Post and just type join on the desktop or on the tablet. You can just type join by typing in Stretford Post. Be great to have you on board. I've got some fantastic material coming up. I'm working on it at the moment. Just be patient, guys. I'm working on the material I'm going to be releasing for the members only and stuff. So it's brilliant. I've got a lot of plans and a lot of great interviews coming as well for this channel. But if not, if you can't subscribe, drop me a super chat. That would be lovely. Or just subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every little bit, of course. That'd be amazing, guys. Thank you so much for your support, as usual. Garnacho needs to look at his mates doing well. Nico, Yemi, Yamal, Omo, and Palmer. These players are good regardless of their age. Garnacho needs to be lectured to relax for me. At the end of the day, you know what? He will get there. He's an Argentine international already at his young age. But you should never rest. Absolutely agree, Gloria. You should never rest on your laurels. You should always try to improve and always strive to be like the best. I want Garnacho to be the best. I think he can be the best. I think he's got a high ceiling. I think he can reach the Yamin Lamal level. I think he can. I think he already has. I just feel like he's playing in the wrong football team the way he is at the moment. But I believe he does need to improve. He does, of course, and aim to be a world-class player and be consistent, which is the most important thing. Big up DK Wilson. Big up yourself. Big up the Texas Massive. Big up yourself. Yeah, at the end of the day, it was all about being consistent. And Man United need to now try and be consistent this season. We need to stop the nonsense. Southampton is the first game. We have to take this first game and win this first game, regardless of what we are feeling. If we're not feeling out for it, we're feeling a bit lazy. I don't care. You go there, you win the game for the club, for the badge. That is what it's all about. Win the damn football match. That's all I care about, guys. Winning this damn football match. And Man United go on a run. We need to win 7 out of 7. This 7 games is pivotal for Erik ten Hag. It is literally make or break for Erik ten Hag. I believe that will take us up to almost Christmas. And I believe we will know by then what the situation is in regards to Erik ten Hag. We will know then. Only then we will know. And I will analyze a mid-season review. I will give a mid-season review on where we feel we are. And I will give my verdict on Erik ten Hag at Christmas. At Christmas, I will give my verdict. And at the end of the day, I hope we're flying high in the league, smashing everyone, and we've had a fantastic few months. And we'll be positive and say, look, you know what? The league is on the cards, you know. We can win this league, you know. It can happen. I hope that is the situation come Christmas, of course. Thanks for your great advice on YouTube yesterday. 1,000% agree with yourself. Big up, Jim. You absolute legend. Absolutely. What was I talking about, Jim? Let me know. Remind me what I was talking about. Can't remember. Remind me what it was, my friend. Thank you. Anyway, you're welcome. At the end of the day, thank you, mate, for everything you do for this channel and stuff like that, guys. And everyone in this chat, you're absolute legends. This channel is growing day by day. I'm so proud of you guys. And you know what? And I'm proud of this channel growing the way it has grown. We've only been around a couple of months doing live streams, of course. The channel's been around a few years, but we just started live content, of course. I've got some great member videos coming as well very soon. So just keep an eye out for that. That'd be brilliant. You can become a member, of course. That'd be brilliant, guys. And you can give out memberships as well, guys. So that'd be brilliant. And I've got some the material coming is off the charts, man. Off the charts. We've got some great material coming. But first things first, it's about our football team. I'm here because of the football team, and I want us to win football matches. That's all I care about. I want to be on this stream celebrating. I want to be popping bottles. I want to be here with you guys celebrating with everyone. Do you know what I mean? And having a good time. That's what I want to be. And hopefully come May, we would have a successful season and we would have achieved more than we expected to achieve. I really hope so, guys. I really hope that happens for us. You know, because this fan base, in my opinion, part of it is the best fan base in the world for me. This is the best fan base in the world. I've got a fantastic community here. I think this is the best community there. We are a small community growing day by day, but we are a fantastic community. And I think this community, if any community represented the fan base, it's this community here. This community, because the way we are, the positivity, the drive, the ambition is what we show every single day. We're talking about ambition every single day. For months, we've been talking about we can do this. We can win the league. We can challenge. We can do it. We can do it. We just want these players to bloody believe. You know, take on your man on the fullback. Don't pass the ball back. Stop playing side to side. Go forward positively. Believe who you are. Believe we are Man United. They're just Southampton, guys. Let's not forget that. They're just Southampton. Jim, you were telling me who was the people that are good on YouTube, content creators. I won't mention the names, but you are so... Jim, has he given you a reason to do that? Has he given you a reason to believe that? Because at the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, there's some guys that shouldn't be given platforms, in my opinion. There are some people who shouldn't claim I'm not going to say shouldn't be given platforms, but their subject of their platform shouldn't be in regards to Man United. Their platform shouldn't be about Man United. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people with big platforms who don't know about the football club. I would bring any single YouTuber on this channel, anyone, and I would discuss football without looking at Google. And I'll bring them on this channel and I will tell them, about the birds and the bees. Okay, I will know every result, every game, every missed opportunity, everything. I know it. You can't get anything by me. But the one thing I would say, I respect Man United fans, but I don't respect abuse. I don't tolerate abuse against the manager, against the players, against other people at the end of the day, other fans and stuff. You know what I mean? Standing outside Old Trafford and pointing the finger at who at the end of the day. That is a keyboard warrior at the end of the day, and I don't deal with that sort of thing. Now, I'm glad you've realised, Jim, about it, to be honest. And I'm glad at the end of the day that you come to the conclusion that he is that. Because at the end of the day, there's a reason he doesn't work for a certain channel anymore. There's a reason for that. It's not me, as he's trying to blame the Ten Hag outers and stuff, but it's his own fault. Question, which player is Roy Keane is in his locker? Which player is the Roy Keane in this locker room? I don't know. I'm not a fly on the wall, but if I was to guess, I would say that probably I'm gonna make people laugh here, but probably the most vocal person in our dressing room right now at this moment is Harry Maguire. I'm not saying he's the quality of Roy Keane and all that, but he is probably the most vocal person in our dressing room, and probably Bruno as well. I think Bruno is like the Roy Keane in regards to personality, not in regards to football. Before someone quotes me on that, in regards to personality, of course. It's sing-song time. Glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. And the Reds go marching on. Let's go for this. 20 times, Man United. 20 times. I say absolutely 20 times. We're aiming for 21 times. That's what it's all about now. We need to aim for 21. We've been singing 20 times for too long now. But one thing I would say, which is baffling, and it's one for you guys. If we win it 21 times, what are we going to sing? Because we can't sing 21 times, Man United. We can't. It doesn't fit, doesn't it? It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, does it? So we got to make up a new song, guys. We got to make up a new song. Absolutely, guys. We got to see what we can bring in instead of 20 times, of course. But we've been stuck on 20 times since 2013. Who would have thought? After we won the league in 2013, if I came from the future from now and I went to 2013 and I spoke to you guys and I said, guys, did you know it's going to be 2025 and we still haven't won the league? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, guys? Well, you would laugh in my face. You would say you're talking absolute nonsense. You're talking you're out of your mind. We're going to win the league next season. I'm getting better, mate. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best, guys. I'm getting better, guys. I'm trying my best. Big up, Brian, legend of the chat, of course. Jim, some of them who shout out the managers are rude and nasty abuses, that they'll call them out, block them. I've done it before and I'll do it again, but they are brother. Respect to Man United community. Absolutely respect the Man United community and stop talking about people's looks and the way they look and that has nothing to do with football. I don't care if someone's got a bald head, someone's fat, someone's skinny, where they're from. I don't care as long as they're a Man United fan. We are brothers. Every one of us are brothers and sisters at the end of the day. That's the way I see Man United. And every time I used to go to Man United over the last 40 years, I've been going to see my football club. We have had a brother, sister, family mentality in the stadium, around the stadium, everything. We are brothers, we are sisters, we are cousins, we are everything. At the end of the day, as soon as we step in that stadium, that's what we are. But some people, they don't understand that. They don't understand who we are, where we're from, how we came to be like that. They just started supporting Man United just because they felt like supporting Man United at the end of the day. And I just think that I supported Man United. I said it a few times this week. I said, supporting Man United, you don't choose to support Man United. Man United choose you at the end of the day. Man United choose you. You don't support Man United. Man United choose you. And that is it. But some people didn't pick them and they chose Man United, because they were, whatever reason they chose to support Man United. Now, look, they're cowards at the end of the day. A lot of people, they speak a lot online and stuff. That is the way it is. We can't change that at the end of the day. But I'm very, very welcome. People can come on this show if they want to. They can come on and give me their football knowledge if they've got it. And they can give me a lowdown on Man United. And I will try my best to argue that point. And I'll probably win. And that is the way it is. You know what I mean? Because people can come on this channel and they can subscribe, but they don't want to do that. They want to get one Ten Hag inner on the channel, right? One. And compete them against 8 or 9 people so that their voices are drowned in the distance. I don't do that. Bring on one-on-one. One-on-one. Me versus a Ten Hag outer. Me versus a so-called Man United fan. Let's test your knowledge. Let's test how much of a fan you truly, really are at the end of the day. Stop talking and get to move on. At the end of the day, I know what I'm happy, positive. This is why your community here is family, Fergie. I love and respect. Absolutely, Jim. This is what it's all about. It's all about a close relationship with you guys. That's what I mean. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these fan channels, they don't care. When you talk about the other fan channels, they don't care. At the end of the day, they don't care. I mean, all of them. They don't. They don't care. At the end of the day, a lot of them, they just care about numbers. They just care about, their pockets and stuff like that. I don't. I treat all you guys with respect, and you are the best community on YouTube, in my opinion. No matter how small, we will grow, but I will always remember the originals in the chat, guys. Absolutely all of you at the end of the day. And you know what? I would love Manchester United to start winning games and start shoving it down their throats at the end of the day. That's all I want. But this is not a competition between us Man United fans. Man United fans need to unite. Right? But there are some people out there who are hell-bent on dividing, unfortunately. Now, they want to unite. They want to divide you against certain people who are real Man United fans, and they want to divide that and stuff. They don't want to give you, they don't want to come on this show. They don't want to come on this show. And the reason they don't want to come on this show is because they're scared that I would take their followers, because I will have more knowledge than them in regards to the football club. And that's the way they do things at the end of the day. And I encourage anyone, whether they agree with me or not, to come on this channel. More than welcome all the time, guys. Guys, it's been a fantastic show. You absolute legends, you diamonds. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back later on for Chatterbox, of course, as usual. And don't forget, subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. It'd be perfect if you guys can do that for me. Big up, Gray. Big up everyone, of course. Big up everyone in the chat. You absolute legends. It'd be great if you guys did that for me. If you could smash a like, if you could subscribe to the channel. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. See you later for Chatterbox. I'll be here later talking the absolute gospel about Man United. It's going to be a great show. Don't forget to join me. Chatterbox needs more viewers, guys. They need to get the viewers up on Chatterbox. We need the channel to keep growing and stuff. But thank you guys for joining me. And glory, glory, Man United. Onwards and upwards, guys. Yeah, take it easy. Peace.